All right, guys, this is the Rim X. You guys have seen this. I'm gonna undo the Arken rings here. I use Arken rings on a lot of stuff. They're very good rings for the money. And we're gonna replace this scope. This is the Athlon Chronos, okay? This is the Chronos BTR Gen 2. We're gonna replace this scope and put on the Arken EP5. I've had a lot of fun with this scope, and I plan on putting it back on here. I would just like to shoot the Arken. There, it's off. Oh boy. Again, we're using Arken. You can see that there. We're using Arken rings, and we have an Arken level on a Chronos. I really like the Arken products, and I have high hopes for the Arken EP5 scope as well. I'm going to actually put it on and see if we can't see the round moving down range. Now the round we're going to be using is Ely Match. This Ely Match is very shiny bullet, and what that does for you is it actually allows you to see it fly down range. I mean, that color there, that aluminum type color, really helps you see that fly down range. Let me see if I can get it closer to the camera here. So you can see that is a very shiny 22 projectile. It's more shiny than a lot of typical bullets you see out there, like SK and stuff like that, is not that shiny. And what this does is allows the shooter to actually see, I don't know if this was an intended purpose, but you can see your misses with when you're aiming at something with no backdrop. We're going to test that today to see if the Arken can see our misses, if we can see our misses. If I can get it on video, I will. Otherwise, I'll relay the information what I see through the scope. All right, guys, we are using a tipped-in nylon brush. That's just what I like to use when I clean my 22. And this is a tipped-in nylon board brush, and I like this Power Blast gun cleaner. It does a really good job. So just a quick few things of what I use. I'm going to run some patches down the barrel and get it clean, and then get it put back together. Okay guys, there's my brush. Here's my first patch right here, my second patch, and my third patch. So typically, you know, I probably could have stopped at the second patch, but the third patch I just ran through there and it was nice and white. So we've got the barrel all clean, and we'll get her put back together. I know you guys, some of you guys know how to do this and others don't, but I just thought I would share the process. Stand by. All right guys, the next thing you want to do is make sure you have your rail level. Let's see if we can see that. There, we've got the rail level. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put on our Arken rings. Like I've said in the past, these Arken rings are really good for the money. I really like using these rings. We use these on several different builds, and thus far I have never been disappointed in them. They hold well. They seem to be tough. We have never broke any, so that's all good things, right? Check, make sure. This is a boring process here, a tedious process. I like to get my scope perfectly level with my rail, so I may repeat the process of checking the rail, checking the scope, back and forth, back and forth. Looks good to me. That looks good. That looks good. So one thing I also like to use here is it's called an LR send it level. You may have seen this in some of my previous videos. I like to use this level. It just gives me a good indicator, a quick indicator. So I use two levels. I'll use this, and I'll also use another level just to get a quick indication of how level the gun is. So I'm going to put this on the gun here. Make sure that we have plenty of room. And that is showing totally level. That is what we want. Throw the Arken up here, make sure we have enough room underneath. And we do. Scoot that up just a little bit, about right in there. Looks pretty good. Now I'm going to take the scope off. I'm going to turn it all the way to high power. I'm going to set my face in there. And this is where very important. You want to make sure that you get your eye relief set properly on high power. That's where I set mine. I don't set my eye relief on low power. My eye relief is set. My scope is level. I shoot with both eyes open, so that looks pretty good, guys. All right, guys, we have the scope mounted. We have magnification ring throw lever. We have it mounted up. On this right here, I usually like to run this guy where it's pointing at 8 or so. With 9-degree bolt throw, you'll make sure that you have plenty of room to clear that bolt, and then also make plenty of room to clear it down here. It's not too far down. So 8 seems to work for me. I set that little Arken arrow right there just on 8, and that seems to be plenty. And we are ready to go sight this puppy in. It looks really good mounted up. I can't wait to throw some rounds downrange. Stand by. Okay, guys, we done a quick bore sight here. I want to just show you guys we're on real quick. Then I'm gonna get a piece of paper, move to 50 yards, and then we'll do a quick group, and then we'll put the camera on the Arken and move out to 150. Stand by. Here we go. Just a quick verification. We're shooting at a plate. There we go. That guy is on. That's about a 4-inch plate we was aiming at. So we're going to move that out of the way, set up a piece of paper, and go from there, guys. Stand by. As one of my viewers, Rusty Nuts 1967 put it, this is as the turrets turn. The saga continues. We're gonna have some fun with this guy. These videos are always fun for me. I hope they are fun for you guys. We're gonna be mounting this apparatus on the Arken EP5. We're gonna take the little Sony camera. I'm gonna be looking through that viewfinder. We're going to shoot some targets downrange. We're going to run the turrets a little bit. I've already established a pretty good zero at 50 yards with Ely 10X. We started off with Ely Match. This gun likes the 10X just a little bit better. And we're going to engage targets out to 150 yards. One of which being a golf ball that's downrange. There's a little bit of room on the edge of the golf ball between the plate and the stand-up bar, and you'll see that in the video. My point is I want to be able to see my misses. If I miss the golf ball, if I'm going right or left of it, I can actually see the bullet. That's kind of this test. It's a lot of fun. I hope the Arken lives up to expectations. I kind of think it will from what I've seen so far, but I'm not positive. We're going to find out together. Here we go. Stand by. And we're going to try to hit that golf ball down there at 136 yards. We'll see if we can make it happen here. I have shot this already. I can see the actual 22 round going down range through the glass, which is a huge plus. I was hoping that would be the case. Now I know that to be the sure thing, and we're going to try to see if we can't catch that with this cheap little camera here. I'm on dialer up to about 9, about right in there, and I think I'll leave the wind alone. The wind is in our kind of in her face a little bit. See if we can smooth that up just a little bit. Now to me that looks pretty sharp right there. I hope it looks that way for you guys. And we'll see if we can hit that golf ball down there now. Take it a little right here. Oh, that was a first round impact, boys. See if we can do that again. Get a little more solid hit on it. Can't tell if we're hitting left or right of it, but we're doing one. We're not hitting a solid. Let's try it again. Let's stop swinging there. Oh, there we go. Let's go on the top bar there. Hit it again. That may have been just underneath. I really couldn't tell. This little viewfinder on this camera is very small. That was a solid hit. Let's go there again and pop that guy one more time. Oh, knock the screw off, boys. Okay, so there is a great big squirrel right there. Now I say great big, he's about 1¼ times bigger than a normal squirrel. That is a Missouri tree rat right there. We can get him. Where's he at? Right there he is. Let's get him in focus. I'm gonna leave that same dope. Now that is just a like probably 10 to 15 yards more, so that's probably 140, something around there. I'm gonna aim at his head there. That was a headshot, boys. There's a few rounds on there from being hit already, but that was a clear hit. Let's do it again. Let's see if we can hit the top of his tail. I don't think there's any rounds right there. Absolutely. Do it again. And that is 146 yards. We are out of ammo. Stand by. Well, what I'm loading up here, let's talk a little bit. I know my past few videos it look like I've been kind of bashing the Arken, and that is not the case at all. I absolutely love my Arken scopes. Mike and Mike at Arken are great guys. They're veterans, a veteran-owned company. They've been really good to me. I just think that there's some misconceptions out there about this product, and that's all we try to do is kind of clean up some of that stuff, make sure that everybody's on the same playing field. There's some people that think that, you know, you can buy something for nothing, and that's simply not the case, guys. So that's the only reason I do these videos. I do factual videos, and we try to have a little fun. This is a hobby for me. Let's see if we can hit that tail again. Oh, that is the end of our squirrel. Now there's a know your limits target down there. Let's see if we can find that, and it is right there. See if we can hit that guy. Right there. That's at 6 minutes. See if we can get that guy. Oh, we are on a roll. Josh from Pursuit of Accuracy does this stuff with his CZ. And, you know, I don't know if the Remex is as good as his CZ, but we like to think that it's not bad. Oh, that was low. Again, I'm using a little bit of viewfinder. We are out of ammo. Let's try that again, just so we can finish that rack up. We like to have a lot of fun like that. Again, that's a know your limits target. That's a 50-yard know your limits target, and we got it sitting out there at 115 yards. Just have a little fun. Now I have had it all the way out to 146 yards, and we have shot it at 150 yards. And obviously the further back you go, the harder it gets, but it adds another degree of difficulty aiming at this stuff with readers on and looking through a small viewfinder. So let's try that again right there. Oh, did you see that, guys? Did you see that? Now I'm on the little one there. See if we can hit that guy. Oh, that was close. See if we right there. Yes! Yes! They're going to go the smallest one. That's a 1/4 inch. Right. Oh! It looked like I hit it. You know, the important thing is, guys, get out there and enjoy what you know, God has created for us. And we'll get back inside the shop for some final thoughts. Stand by. Okay guys, this is the side-end shot. So up there is the top, that's at 50 yards. That's a 10 round group at 50 yards. You can see that, that's a little bitty guy. And then that's another 10 round group at 50. And then right here we got 4 in one hole, and I pulled one shot there. Maybe that was good, I don't know. But the case in point is that this rifle is built with precision. We pulled the barrel off of it, we cleaned it, and we screwed the barrel back on, and we're still getting that kind of results. Stand by. Okay guys, we are back in the shop from outside. You see me take the gun apart. We cleaned the barrel, and I'm going to show you some groups here in just a second. I'll cut that little short video in there in this, or maybe at the end of this, I don't know. But anyways, the point is we took the gun apart, we cleaned it, we gave it every chance to be accurate. I knew it would be accurate. We put the EP5 on there, and it did not disappoint. Okay, we done a little videoing with this apparatus and that camera through that viewfinder right there. Okay, and we were trying to capture the bullet going downrange through the camera. I don't know if we did that or not. I'll see that in the video. You'll see it before I see it, because I'm going to see it after I put the video together. Now, with my eye and the diopter set correctly, all the way to 25 power, I could see that shiny little bullet of that 10X and the match going down range. It's a nice sunny day. I seen the reflection of it going down range, which is absolutely awesome. I wasn't sure that you could or couldn't do that. I know that you can now. So guys, that tells me that this is going to be a great little rimfire scope. We're going to push it out further, see how far we can get out there with this setup, and go from there. I will be moving this over to a centerfire rifle. Okay, this is just a series of little videos that I'm going to do on this scope, and we're going to call it As the Turret Turns. Okay, that is a direct quote from one of my viewers, Rusty. Rusty, I thank you for that quote, man. That was freaking funnier than heck. Anyways, let's see how many minutes we have in this thing. So right there, we're at 0. There is 25. There's 50. There's 75. So about 85 minutes is what I've got before I hit the top of that erector set. Let's see what the old trusty calculator says here. I'm going to dial this in for the RimX. Change rifle. We'll go to the 22 LR. Okay. And back. And close, and we're going to say let's say 500 yards just to calculate that out. And we need 97 minutes dialable. Okay, we don't have to dial that, but for 500 yards we need 97 minutes. So we had 80 in there. We could have 80 and hold 17, would get us to 500 yards with this setup right here. Okay, that would be fun. So that is the next thing I'm going to do, guys. We're going to take this out at long range and get a little video of it. I do have some video of shooting the Chronos out to 525 yards. And with this setup, I'm sure that I get 525 because I've got, like I said, 85 dialable. And then I've got quite a bit of holdover in the scope. So that's with a 40-minute rail, guys. I'm running a 40-minute rail. Okay, 40 minutes. And this scope, I'm going to be able to get possibly to 550. We will see how that goes. That's going to be exciting to capture some video shooting this setup on this gun at 550 yards with a 22 LR. Okay, so I've got another video out there you guys might want to check out. I actually shot a pop can at 525 within 10 rounds with my Chronos. Now wouldn't it be cool, okay, cool, to outdo that with this right here. Yes, no, it would be cool if I could see my misses and see all that stuff going on, because I do shoot in a flat field. If there's enough, if it's dry enough where I could see the dirt and whatnot, that would really help. That's huge when you're shooting a small projectile a long ways, is to be able to see your splash or see kind of where your bullet's going. With the Chronos, I could see that. That helped me a lot making that shot. It would be cool to pull off the same shot with this, just to, you know, up the Arken fan base. I love my Arkens. I have a lot of fun with my Arkens. I've won a lot of money with my EP4 that I had set up on a rifle because everybody underestimated that setup. I have since grown in the optics and kind of moved on to bigger and a little more clear scopes. Okay, so again, guys, this is the Arken EP5 on the Rim X. It looks really, really, really good. I had fun shooting it. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and God bless you guys. Thank you for the comments. They're a lot of fun to read. Whether you get aggravated or not, that's it is what it is. I mean, I aggravate people, and maybe I stepped on a nerve, but I apologize if I did. Not really. I mean, I like having fun with this stuff. If you guys want to comment, that's great. I like the camaraderie. I like a little aggravation. That's just me. Some people aren't wired that way. Some people are, some people aren't. So, okay, guys, quick note here. As a lot of you know, I am an optics dealer, and a lot of you guys don't get an opportunity to actually feel, handle, and look through these scopes. I am in Southwest Missouri. Panther Hollow Sporting Optics is my hobby business. Okay, we're only open on the weekends right now. But if you'd like to make the trip down, you could email me, pantherhollow@mail.com. You could reach me on Facebook and private message me. You can like the Facebook page. But if you guys would like the opportunity to come down and check out one of these scopes, or any other scope that I carry for that matter, and we could mount it up on a 22. Probably wouldn't so much do so many center fires, as ammo is kind of high, but we could definitely mount it up on a 22. Let you guys shoot this, look at it downrange, and develop your own opinion to see if you might want to own one of these scopes. Okay. Again, we are in Southwest Missouri, Panther Hollow Sporting Optics. Thanks for watching, and may the Lord bless you guys and everything you do. We'll see you in the next video.